Roxo Media House.
Well, here we are. We scrounge up enough money for bus fare to make it over to the city to the east.
We're in balmy, beautiful Dallas, 102-degree Dallas today at Fan Expo. It's Friday, the 19th of June. We're going to go meet some celebrities on FORTitude's first out-of-studio show.
Yeah, we built this nice studio, and look what we have come to see. All of this.
So far, so good, and we've just arrived.
Grown adults dressed as Is this cosplay, or is this?
Well, you and I are cosplaying.
Yeah.
But that's not consent, Brinton. Just
okay,
take it easy on us.
More to come.
We'll be right back with some interviews with some really important people.
FORTitude for
FORTitude is brought to you by Captex Bank. With more than 100 years of cumulative experience, Captex Bank is banking beyond expectations. We're walking through the retail floor. Comic books, t-shirts, characters, anime, cosplay, no doubt. I'm following a witch. I'm not quite sure which type of witch. With their anime-style boyfriend.
Yeah.
Stuff. So is that what happens? There's like different art styles?
Over 60 artists.
I mean, no pressure, get your own time.
I know we got a rocket, and then
I think we're gonna leave it there. Let's hear it, everybody.
Yellow Ranger, V8 Avenger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Step right up to the X.
We're here with Dana Cobb, the president of the Vocal Group, the PR marketing firm for Fan Expo. Dana, how did all this come to be for you?
Well, I've actually been working in arts and entertainment for almost all of my adult career. I started doing marketing for Broadway shows in New York, and then moved back down to Dallas after about a decade or two there, and stayed within arts and entertainment. And Fan Expo is the ultimate in arts, entertainment, and fandom. I mean, there's costume characters everywhere, so it's really not that foreign for me.
Yeah.
And it's such an amazing, exciting 3-day adventure every year that we have here at the K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center.
How many years strong?
Oh my God! Well, Fan Expo, it's actually really fascinating. Fan Expo, this actual event used to be called Dallas Comic Con, and then Fan Expo bought it, started working with the offerings about 8 years ago, and it's been a transition from Dallas Comic Con, a heritage brand that had a ton of loyalty, and Fan Expo really has elevated it into this huge, enormous event that it is, and it keeps growing, and we have so many more activations. It's family friendly. Obviously, there's always celebrities. And cosplay is a huge part of it, and we've seen over the past few years how involved people get, and this year is actually really exceptional and exciting because we happen to have our event over Father's Day. So we have a great Father's Day cosplay type theme happening on Sunday, so I'm going to be really interested to see how many Homer Simpsons we have, and of course there's going to be a ton of Darth Vaders here on Sunday to celebrate Father's
Luke,
Day.
I am your father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dana, how many visitors do you expect over the weekend?
Well, I mean, honestly, that's so hard to tell. There's been such a fluctuation in all live events, and especially, here in Dallas. I would guess, and don't quote me on this, we usually can entertain about 60, 70,000 people over the 3-day weekend, give or take. But it always is unbelievably organized. It's always safety is in mind and top of mind for everyone, big, small, older, younger. So, the more the merrier here, and we really take that to heart.
Any of the specific cosplays that you prefer over another? Are you involved in any? Have you ever been involved in cosplay?
Well, honestly, I think that it's really fun to dress up, and here particularly, I'm kind of here in a professional capacity. Thank you. But I do enjoy watching people cosplay,
Yeah.
and I would say my favorite cosplays that have started to evolve over the past few years are mashup cosplays, because it really lets people become super imaginative and, imagining what it would be like to have a cosplay from one fandom that transcends over into another fandom. And I think we're actually going to see a lot more of that this year.
Well, it seems like when we've talked to the people, they come with like, I'm going to be this on Friday, this on Saturday, this on Sunday. So is that what happens? They start like by Sunday going, I'm going to do a little of this and a little of that?
Yeah, it was funny when, was it Fat Thor? Fat Thor came out, or Heavy Thor? Is that who it was?
I don't know, but we saw some guys that look like that.
Avengers. Like, when that came out, the crossovers for that, because basically there was just a bunch of middle-aged guys showing up in their bathrobes and hammers, and it was really fun. I was like, that's the cosplay I could get into. You just go where you want to go and be as comfortable as you can. Yeah. And then there's a lot of real professional cosplays. People spend months working on their costumes, and it shows. And the appreciation that the other people at Fan Expo show those cosplayers by photos.
We heard that like they'll seek them out, like they'll go around the show and try to find those people.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, at Fan Expo, it's not just these guys behind us that are celebrities. Everyone has their own little bit of celebrity here, and that's really authentic. And something you don't see everywhere, and I think we all deserve a little bit of that happiness.
You've done a wonderful job,
Yes.
Dana. Any memorable moments from all this activity?
Oh my God! You know what? Honestly, every year is so different, and it just gets bigger and better every year. And a lot of times, there's a lot more technology that it's kind of taken over, and so it makes it a lot more fun for the participants to really engage using their smartphones. The apps have really helped out. The Fan Expo Dallas app really makes people a lot more organized where they want to be or not, because there's so many activities. You can go from a panel to a Q&A to a photo op to just having a family-friendly activity. So I think that everything does have its own model of efficiency, and so I think that as far as personally, that's my favorite part, is watching the evolution year over year. And Fan Expo, they know how to put on a show.
Oh, yeah.
This is just the beginning. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We did hear a little rumor about a 4 Hobbit rave that might be going on at some point this evening or the next. Well, we don't know if that's contraband in your world, but
you know what? That is the first I'm hearing about it.
I think your fans like to dance a little maybe in the evening hours.
Oh, well, that is another thing that Fan Expo has really kind of come out on top, is activating after-hours activities and events. So it's not just, interaction with people on the show floor. It's really kind of taking the fandom, into the wee hours. Now, if it's a Hobbit, disco party, I am all for it. I can get behind that, especially in advance of the reunion of the 4 Hobbits here.
So what is that?
Well, for the first time here in Dallas, all 4 of the Hobbits are having a reunion that's been actually years in the making. I believe the year that we were supposed to have it was 2020. And that was March of 2020, so obviously that didn't happen. And so, the anticipation has built up over many years, and so it should be really, really fun.
Okay, great.
Dana, what event, before we go, what event are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Cosplay red carpets that happen throughout the weekend are always one of my favorites, because it's different. And and I love the Q&As, I love the panels. One of my favorite things is actually is the comic artist sketch duels. Okay. So what happens is that they will get comic artists to do a sketch duel, and somebody in the audience oftentimes is lucky enough to receive that comic one-of-a-kind sketch. You can't get anywhere, and I guess that's kind of a theme throughout Fan Expo weekend is that there are so many experiences, interactions, memories that you just can't replicate, and so every year it's going to be different. And then the biggest and what I think is the best part, honestly, is the shopping. There are
so many booths,
hundreds of booths where you can get something for even any fan in your life, and so it's a great opportunity to not only kind of support local businesses and support business as a whole, but also really get your hands on something you just can't get anywhere else.
Your passion for this is amazing. You've done an amazing job, from what we can tell. I just saw Santa Claus walk by me, so how much better can it get?
Well,
thank you for the time. We're grateful.
If he was wearing a robe, then you might be careful, because he might be Thor in 30 years later if
yeah.
he's carrying a hammer instead
That's
of
my
a
dad.
sack.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Dana
Thank
Cobb
you,
with the
Dana.
vocal group. We appreciate the time.
I just turned to my left and there's something there that wasn't there before. It's Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
I'm with Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. When you come to these events, what all do you do?
Well, I have a booth here at the event and people can come here, ask questions. I do make all of my armor and my props, and I'll help educate people and teach them how they can make their own with panels. And then I'm also a judge for the cosplay contest this weekend.
And you guys are from San Antonio?
San Antonio, yes.
Okay,
Yep.
and then tell us about, because I just asked you, like you're here as this today, but then what's tomorrow bring?
So
Tomorrow
yeah.
I'll be Thor, she'll be Lady Sif. So we'll be walking around for that. And then Sunday, we might actually just do a little casual because Sunday's going to be our day for getting autographs and buying stuff.
Plus, we have to drive home Sunday, so we're going to wear our comfy outfits. So.
Is this the only one you do, or will you go around the country doing this?
We do a lot of the cons in Texas. Like, we're going to do Greater Austin, which is in Austin. We're going to do Comic Palooza, which is in Houston. Big Texas Con, which is in San Antonio. And there's another one, and I can't remember which is the other one.
We've got a list, and they're all on our calendar. But we hope to go to other cons in the country someday. But right now, we're just sticking with Texas because it's hard with our work schedules.
Yeah.
Do you guys go ahead? Sorry.
Yeah, Emerald City is one that we want to go to, which is in Seattle, and then of course the mecca of all cons is San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's the biggest. Was that the first one too?
I don't know if it was the first one. I think it's the first big one. Yeah. But I think there were a couple little cons.
Yeah.
I think there was a Star Trek con, and there were some other little things. I don't know how San Diego got started. I think it kind of just got started because of movies, kind of like what South by Southwest does in Austin.
Yeah.
It started off as something small and has grown into this 2-3 week long festival of everything.
Yeah.
So
what are your guys' day jobs? Can I ask that?
Sure, yeah. I work as a model, and then I also give music lessons.
Okay.
I actually teach 3D medical software, so I get to travel the country teaching doctors and X-ray and CT techs how to use software.
And this is just did you guys meet through this kind of thing, or?
Yeah,
yes, we did. Yes, yeah. We met at a Comic-Con. We were both dressed up, and we took each other's pictures because we liked each other's outfits, and then kept in contact online. So.
Yeah.
Is there a nightlife after this? I asked one guy, he's like, "No, just going back to the room," or is there a whole other scene that goes on?
There is. So I know a couple of friends of mine are going to. There's what was it called? The rave to master all raves or something like that, because the 4 hobbits are here this week. So it's kind of like a play on the whole ring to rule them all. So it's a rave to rule them all.
So you guys gonna go?
We were thinking about it, but
I have to actually drive back to San Antonio because I forgot a major piece of my costume for tomorrow.
Gosh, so you're going back tonight and back?
I'm going to, driving back and forth.
Are you going with him or no? You're going to just
she's
chill?
going to sleep in this.
She's going to the rave. She's going to the rave.
We're about to go see Dungeons and Dragons in this room up here. And you know what? I don't know what the hell that even means. I think we're going to go see something crazy.
And is literally about less than a few minutes away. Honestly, I forgot you were there.
The greatness of Russell Welch III. I'm here with Leslie from Dark Hour Haunted Houses out of Plano, Texas. Her haunted house involves real actors, no chainsaws and other stuff, but actors. Tell us a little about your haunted house.
We totally do everything in-house. We do all our costumes. We train our actors. We have stilt walkers. We have flyers. We're 4th in the nation for a reason, because we're scary.
I just met a few of your stilt walkers. Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares, no doubt about it. How many people do you guys see in the haunted house?
We have masses come through. Last year they were lined up around the block, so it was beautiful.
How many actors do you have?
We have over 90 actors in the house at all times.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Tell me something special about Dark Hour that's not unlike any other haunted house.
We, like I said, we're 4th in the nation, but we truly love what we do. We haunt because we love it. And we're voted Plano best place to get your heart rate up.
That's fantastic.
5 years in a row.
Folks, go see her at Dark Hour. This haunted house is worth your time.
I dare you.
CosPlay. Where are you?
We need to talk to these guys behind us. We were on our mics trying to do an interview, and these guys started talking. Can you beat some of them up or something?
Can I be honest with you? We're at Fan Expo here. I have no earthly idea what's happening.
No.
I've seen about 30,000 characters. Some of them I don't recall or know of.
Yeah.
I've seen a few SpiderMan characters, but we're lost, but we're having a ball here. So
we need to go get a shield, maybe.
We need to do something. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so, is clothing an optional thing with this character, or where's the clothing today, or this is the way the character looks?
This is the way the character looks. The joke is that the Dark Souls players or Demon Souls or Bloodborne, the joke is that the players will beat the hardest bosses like with tons of health with no armor whatsoever. Like the joke is why bother armor if you don't plan to get hit exactly.
Okay, and so does it take a lot of guts to come out of your house wearing something like this? How did you make it to the expo center without getting comments or even beat up?
Like we drove here. Once I went to the bathroom for the con floor, I just changed into this. But mostly, my helmet is. I get some stares every now and again, but that doesn't bother me because I'm just going as the character.
Oh yeah. So did you make this this part yourself?
Yes. EVA foam for the head and 3D printed, 3D model and 3D printed the swords.
Oh, you 3D printed these?
Yes, I did.
You from here locally, or do you come from out of town?
I'm out of town. I'm usually in Houston, but I travel around different cons.
It's Lord of the Rings scavenger hunt.
What are we looking for?
You're going to be looking for 4 hobbits, 3 elves, 2 humans, and 1 dwarf.
Dan, I'm really geeking out over here. This is my childhood, the Transformers, yeah.
We finally found a movie we can relate to, JW.
Yes,
Look
indeed.
who we have here, Ferris Bueller and Mr. Ed Rooney.
Yeah.
Yes, how are y'all doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. Where'd you guys come in from?
I'm here from Arlington, and she came from Oklahoma City.
I am from Oklahoma City.
What happened? There was an idea for this. This is not the normal costume. This is like a new one for you guys?
It is her sister. We got done with Fan Expo Dallas, and we actually did with Bill and Ted last year from the first movie.
Excellent work,
Excellent.
you guys.
And so she texted her sister, and she said, I have a new idea for you. You have to go as Ferris Bueller and Ed Rooney from the Ferris Bueller. And we were like, okay.
Yep. So we were like, okay. So my dad lives up in Brinton. Said, Dad, I need you to look out for a suit for me that'll fit me. And he sent this to me, $4. We ripped it up. We got, the dog vomit.
Yeah, we got the dog vomit and everything. This is so great.
This is so good. Yeah. Was this hard to find? Like the
Actually, it wasn't. eBay's a miraculous thing, and I just found it, and I bid on it, and I won it, and that's the most important.
Oh, that's great.
What
So
is
you
your
got it all.
goals here at Fan Expo?
Well, we always just go have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
We dress up. We do 3 days and 3 rounds of costumes, and we always do something different and new, and we just have a good time.
Any cosplay?
Yeah, we do. We actually have our own cosplay page. We're called We Got Cows Cosplay. We decided that after the movie Twister, when they're in the van and that We Got Cows, that's our favorite movie growing
We're
up.
both from Kansas
Yeah,
originally, so it makes sense.
Very nice.
So we have multiple outfits, and yeah, we have a lot of pages.
What are you going to be tomorrow and Sunday?
Tomorrow we're actually going to be the Sanderson sisters. We have a third, her friend is going to be joining us. And then on Sunday we're going to be Cruella de Vil and a Dalmatian, but it's going to be the cartoon, the 1961 version of Cruella de Vil. You got to have the original.
It's
So,
a very tall puppy.
Oh, very good, very good. So everything's like in the hotel room. I mean, this is how the weekend goes? Is that?
She actually lives really close by, so that's our home base, and everything is there. And normally we are spending the last minute doing a ton of things, but this time we're actually done, so we're kind of freaked out, like we forgot something.
My guest room closet is full of costumes.
Yep.
I had to start buying tubs and start having to pack stuff away because I couldn't hang anything up anymore.
I got to tell you guys helped me get through high school. This is one of our all-time favorite
Yes,
movies.
for
There's
sure.
not even a joke.
Sure.
Well done, you guys.
Yeah.
Well played.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Louis, so we're here with Louis. He's going to explain these glasses. They're Tony Stark glasses. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're Tony Stark's glasses. The makers is from Tom's Shoes.
Tom's the guy's out of Arlington, I think. He's a local guy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mike Koski.
Yes. So they make glasses from Marvel. Tony Stark's, Black Widow. I just have the Tony Stark's on right now.
Yeah. So he wore those in the movie, and that's why they get. So you'll have people spend that $150 on these glasses.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Louis was telling me they keep it real on the pricing here too. They try to get in just a little bit below.
Oh yeah, we smash the competition, and we go and price out the competitors, and we always drop the prices lower. So we smashing the competition. That's our slogan.
We're here with SpiderMan, is it?
Yeah, I'm SpiderMan. This is also SpiderMan.
Hello. Oh, we're here with SpiderMan at Fan Expo in Dallas. What brings you guys to Fan Expo?
Just hanging out with a bunch of really cool people.
Just very nice.
All the art and everything. It's really fun, really cool.
Have you met other Spider-Man?
Way too many. There's too many of us.
I blame you.
Wait, is there a dark Spider-Man? Like, are you evil Spider-Man or something? Why is your suit different than his?
I'm just different.
Oh, just a different Spider-Man? There's just a different one?
You haven't seen the movies?
Not all of them. Like, since the first
how did
one.
you guys meet?
Interdimensional portal.
Yep.
Fair.
And he was there, and I was confused, and that's just the
Yeah, and
story.
he was just training me how to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Still getting the hang of it.
Taught him a few web shooting tricks.
Do you have any activities planned for Fan Expo?
No, we're just kind of hanging out with people, really.
Yeah, honestly. All these pictures, all this stuff.
Hanging out with everybody, meeting some people. A lot of really cool celebs here.
I would agree with you, yes. Yeah. Well, you guys look fantastic. We appreciate the time.
Thank you
so
much.
Thank you guys.
This isn't going on the Bugle, right? Because, you know, Jay Jonah's going to twist this.
Jonah Jameson will twist it.
Yeah.
Two menaces.
Is this part of the costume because Peter Parker was a photographer, or is this your own?
It's kind of both things. I wanted to take some pictures while I was here, but I thought, Peter Parker would go to something like this and take a bunch of pictures, so I might as well just keep it on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Add to the feel of it,
Any comments about that young Spider-Man that it appeared had some tears he was wiping in his eyes after seeing you guys out the front?
He didn't summon me. I don't know. I wasn't here.
Do you feel anything different being a shorter version of the Spider-Man?
No, I'm just younger than him. That's why.
Younger?
I'll grow. I'll grow into it.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Well, thank you guys a ton for stopping and talking to us.
I'm just here to represent my brand of cosplay, which is anything.
It's anything?
It's anything and everything. Cosplay is a hobby for me.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I live in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay, and then when did you come in, today or yesterday?
I came in yesterday because I'm extra. I wanted to just get a feel for the place, and it was great to see this empty, and now it's full of people and lively. It's great.
It makes you feel good. It's good.
Yeah.
Do you do this all over the country?
I cosplay across the U.S. for fun mostly, but once in a while I also do conventions. So I'm so excited that I'm here with Fan Expo.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for giving us the time. How can we find you?
All my handles are the girl with a great smile.
Here with Guy Gilchrist, the cartoonist for Jim Henson, and this man has done some monumental things. How long have you been a cartoonist?
Well, in and out of diapers. Which one? What do you want to know? Okay, well, so I had my first actual real gig with Disney when I was in high school, when I was 16. So that would have been 49 years ago.
Very nice.
Was that the one? Was that the kind of question?
That is exactly the answer I was looking for.
All right. Okay. Good.
How did you and Mr. Henson meet?
Well, we only have a minute, so it's going to be very, very difficult to do that.
At a bar, at a restaurant, yeah.
Okay. Well, no. Anyway, Jim knew that eventually he was going to stop doing the television show, and he wanted the Muppets to be in front of everyone. So he had a 2-year search to find someone that could write and draw the Muppets, because there were no cartoons, there was nothing like that, for a comic strip that was going to be in every country in the world. And after 2 years, that was me.
That is absolutely amazing. You have changed so many lives with your cartoons. Do you know the impact you've had on children and people, for that matter?
Well, it's very, very wonderful to hear. And, when I was a kid, we didn't have any money, and my mom was a pretty good artist. And, she would take me to work with her at the diner, wherever she was. And she put paper and pencil in front of me and the newspaper, the funnies or whatever. And I found out that it felt really good if I could draw something, make something out of nothing, and give it to you and make you happy. It made me very, very happy. So whether it's being at the con and drawing something one-on-one, or being the art director for merchandise or licensing or a television show or a comic strip or whatever it is, the fact that you're happy gives me the greatest joy.
Wonderful answer. Last question: who is your favorite character you've drawn? Do you have a favorite of all your masterpieces?
Well, you know, the only character that really matters is the one that I'm drawing for you right now. But when I was a kid, before I ever went to work for Jim, do you know who the first famous Muppet was?
No, sir.
Okay.
It was Rolf the dog. You know, I'll tell you, kid, I was something in the 60s. I had a record deal. I was on the Jimmy Dean show. I was on Mike Douglas. Then the Frog and the Banjo came along, and we really hit it big.
Americans ended up earning over 18,000 medals. And if you wanted to know the most decorated battalion in our history, it's that men right there.
Wow.
And not many people know about them.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a free webcomic on Webtoons, and it's all traditionally done watercolor.
Okay.
And so just to get the story and the word out.
We have Gabriel Mangum here, about to show us some of his talent.
Let's do some turtles.
Where can people find your work?
At Instagram, just look up my name, _Gabriel_Mangum. Really easy. First result that's going to come up. Facebook's great for me too. Just look up Gabriel Mangum. You can add me real quick. Just got off of a Razor run, so always got stuff going on, guys.
I've been traveling with Infusion for about 6 years now.
All over the nation? All over the world. We stumbled upon Cinderella. Cinderella, how are we doing today?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Would this be some sort of ball experience for you?
Oh, this is much, much bigger than a royal ball and a whole lot more fun. I mean, who else has lightsabers?
Indeed, indeed. What are you looking for here today at Fan Expo?
I'm hoping to find a day blade for my own lightsabers.
Oh, this is a Cinderella you don't meet every day. Have we lost the slipper yet?
Not yet. I wasn't allowed to bring my glass slippers because they're at the jeweler's getting polished. Right. And then they made me take really tight slippers so they don't fall off.
Well, where is Prince Charming these days?
He's actually planning a ball for our anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Prince Charming's a lucky man.
Oh, I certainly think so.
The crew from Cobra Kai we're looking at right here. The guy on the stage speaking was the bad guy in original Karate Kid. Obviously, he's aged a little bit, but he was great in Cobra Kai. Some really wonderful friends. Who are you?
I'm a Jawa.
Yes, you are. How about you, sir?
Scout.
Oh, there you go. I'm a great interviewist, as you can tell. How about you?
Anakin Skywalker.
Okay, we're here with Indiana Jones. Indy, what brings you here today?
I always love coming to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and Fan Expo is just probably my favorite event. Probably is my favorite event of any of the conventions I go to.
Have you been on any adventures lately over across the world, saving things, rescuing treasures?
Well, lately, not really, but I am an actual archaeologist by trade. That's my
excellent.
Yeah, that's my actual job. So
thank
you. Not just a costume.
I love
what kind
it,
of
man.
things do you dig up in real life?
In real life, just a lot of broken rock and broken glass. It's nothing cool.
Yeah.
So,
where have you traveled to, Indiana?
France, Belize, Mississippi. That's a third world country in my mind.
Ever see a ball rolling down an aisle like this, similar to the movie?
No, but I've had a tree crash right next to me in the woods during a storm.
In Louisiana?
Yes, in Louisiana. It makes you find God really quick.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at Fan Expo or any Comic-Con for that matter?
I have no idea. It's all so unique and so different. Just the people. Really, it's they get kind of crazy sometimes.
So will they stay? This is our first one. Will they stay tonight and party together and stuff like that?
Some people do that. Some people, like me, they get tired after a while because I'm old. Yeah. So I just go back to the hotel room and sleep.
Yeah. And then what are you coming as tomorrow? You shared that with us off camera.
I'm going to be Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back, so keep an eye out.
All right.
Indiana, thank you very much.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate it. We
Indiana.
love all your
Appreciate
films, man.
it.
Yes. I'm here with Zach from Brick Bunch. Zach, how did all this happen?
All this? Yes. So we've been fans of minifigs for a long time, the entire company, and it just kind of snowballed is really what it was, and we just decided if we're going to do something, let's go big. And so our goal is to carry more minifigs than anyone else in the U.S., And currently, we do that between online and here in the store. So we have 3 times as many online right now. This is about 900 here, and so it's lots of fun, different variety of characters, everything from Star Wars to Harry Potter to Lord of the Rings to comic books, superheroes, all kinds of cool stuff.
How long you been into Legos?
So these are custom minifigs, just to be clear. So all made through our company, Brick Bunch. We've been working with them for 6 years. So doing this for 6 years. And then who doesn't grow up playing with Lego at this point, right?
What's the difference between minifigs and figures for Legos?
These are completely compatible. It's just branding. This is a different brand, right? So carry a lot of unique stuff. So yeah.
Well done. Great job. You do have a favorite of all these?
Yeah, here, I'll show you real quick.
Pardon me.
This is the Predator. This is my favorite. We've had him since we basically opened, and he sells fantastic for us. So it's a great money maker and great character.
What is the price of a Predator?
All of our minifigures are $5, but if you buy 4, you get a 5th one for free.
So what are you all dressed as?
I am Man of Steel.
Wonder Woman.
Gwen.
Is this a family affair?
Definitely.
Did you say that you had 2 other family members over here?
Yes, my son and daughter-in-law are here also. We come all 5.
How many times coming?
Well, she was here before she was born, and the year she was 1 year old, we skipped a couple of years and we're back.
Ever wear these at home, or this is just a special occasion?
Special occasion.
And this will be the same for each day? Or you okay, so what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow I am Cowboy Superman, Cowboy Wonder Woman.
Okay, and then Sunday?
Sunday Clark Kent.
Diana Prince.
Well, that concludes our FORTitude visit to Fan Expo in Dallas. Brinton, any good memories for you today?
Oh, they were all good, actually. I cannot believe how much stuff and how many people are involved in this. And they were only here on a Friday afternoon, and they've come from all over the country. It's crazy.
Did you learn anything about cosplay? What an incredible concept, yes?
I have a lot of ideas, and I love the fact that people change outfits each day. It's crazy.
Oh, hold on a sec.
Is that R2 saying goodbye?
R2, do you have any words for us? Thanks for having us at Fan Expo. This is FORTitude checking out. Thanks for everyone for watching.
FORTitude is brought to you by CapTex Bank. With 5 locations across North Texas, CapTex Bank can fulfill all your banking needs. Shop local, bank local with CapTex Bank. Banking beyond expectation.
FORTitude or
Roxo Media House.